Bonzo members. This is Jacob here and your awesome co-host Dan, and we're going to be sharing with you the top 3 most exciting features coming to your Bonzo account as of January 31st. Let's jump into it.
Coming in at number 3 is NMLS as a unique field in Bonzo. So similar to what we did with application and survey link, you now can set that in your settings in the general tab and then pull that in to any communication as a merge tag. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So if we go to settings and we go up to general and down to the bottom, we have these 3 new link fields. And at the bottom is the NMLS ID. And I want to stress that this is your personal NMLS ID. We're working on the ability to include a company NMLS ID, and that will be in the next development push. So how to use this? Well, if you go to your campaigns, I have one set up right now. We're going to go to day 1. We have an SMS going out, and you could see at the bottom, I'm pulling this in as a merge tag. So it's not super sexy, but it is going to save you time in the long run. You don't have to jump back and forth. Yes, you probably have it in your signature, but this is yet another way that you can include it in communication on Bonzo.
Jumping in at number 2 is going to be porting on behalf of your team members. So this is really going to be an efficiency item for you as a team lead. So let me show you where you can actually access this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is navigate to your settings. You're going to select voice and messaging and scroll down until you reach the port in area right here. We're just going to go ahead and click details. So now when you're going through that process on your own account, you can click add port in number. You're going to see a brand new dropdown. This is going to allow you to select which team member you want to be able to choose, as well as that specific number. So again, really just an efficiency item that's going to help you in your day-to-day management of your team.
Coming in at number 1, and a highly anticipated feature, we're so excited to finally release it, is adding a pipeline stage to a routing webhook. Let me show you what I mean here. So if we're going to set up our webhook, we'll go to settings, down to the bottom here, to webhooks. This works perfectly with MMI. So I have my MMI demo webhook. We're going to go right into routing by clicking on the 3 dots. Now we can pull realtors and loan officers into specific workflows within that pipeline. So all you need to do is set up your pipeline. You can see I have one already set up here. This is an MMI recruiting pipeline. I've set up multiple stages. I have my LO recruiting stage, my realtor stage, and then I'm using one for matchmaker, which is a feature within MMI. When you set up these rules, you'll come over to the pencil and basically set up a condition. For MMI specifically, we want to make sure that data type is equal to either realtor or LO. Now, getting back to that matchmaker feature, I can pull over realtors in my area, right? So that's 3 realtors a day. Maybe I want to add an additional condition to this field. I can go add condition, and I can make not first name, but I'll scroll down to the MMI list, and I'm going to go to right down here to branch zip. I'm going to make that equal to my local Atlanta zip. And now it's setting up an and condition. So not only is it going to pull realtors in general, but realtors specific to my zip code, which works perfectly with Matchmaker. Really, the options are endless here. You could see there are a number of different conditions, especially with MMI. I'll just scroll down and show you them again. We can pull any kind of data in through here. And then again, it's all about making sure we're sending it to that very specific workflow, and that's going to save us time. Again, these developments will be live in your account on January 31st. We can't wait for you all to play around with them and use them in your workflow. This is Dan and Jacob. We hope you have a great rest of your day.